Writers, teach your readers how to read your book. In the case of House of Leaves by Mark Danielewski, Mark lays out that there are rules you will have to follow as a reader, otherwise there will be consequences. The first rule he gives us is on the copyright page. When you see these things, this is what this means. Don't follow the rules, the consequences are stated in the first line. I still get nightmares. One of the rules, he states, which still isn't entirely accurate, though don't be misled into thinking I'm not trying to be accurate. He's telling us that there will be inaccuracies in this book. Here's a clear rule. I never read for more than 1 hour. Don't read this book for more than an hour at a time. Otherwise, the consequence follows. And then one evening, I looked over at my clock and discovered 7 hours had passed. That wasn't the last time I lost sense of time either. In fact, it began to happen more often. Dozens of hours just blinking by, lost in the twist of so many dangerous sentences. You read this book for more than 1 hour at a time, you will lose sense of time. Then Mark goes and contradicts one of his own rules. You'll see why there's suddenly a whole lot here not to take too seriously. Don't take this book too seriously. And then he closes us off with one of the final rules. See, the irony is it makes no difference that the documentary at the heart of this book is fiction. Zampano knew from the get-go that what's real or isn't real doesn't matter here. The consequences are the same. What is that final consequence? This much I'm certain of. It doesn't happen immediately. You'll finish, and that will be that. Until a moment will come, maybe in a month, maybe a year, maybe even several years, out of the blue, beyond any cause you can trace, you'll suddenly realize things are not how you perceive them to be at all. The consequences of not following the rules of this book? Deep, immense fear. Then no matter where you are, in a crowded restaurant, or on some desolate street, or even in the comforts of your own home, you'll watch yourself dismantle every assurance you've ever lived by. And then the nightmares will begin. You won't trust the home you live in. This book will make you honest. Writers, if you don't teach your readers how to read your book, then they won't be reading your book.